Thank you for your courtesy. Well, just an off-the-cuff statement that what really hurried the project here in Bulacan was handled. My wife, who is from Valenzuela, Bulacan, for a time when she was taking up nursing during some seminars, nakatirhaw dito yan sa Valenzuela, kagaya ninyo. Maghanap pa yun ng maraming congressman na ipakasal ninyo sa Bulacan niya para mapuno itong, you know, I have to pardon me, but I'm not quite adept in the Tagalog dialect. The problem in Davao is that it's a melting pot, and every major tribe of our country is there. And we grew up talking in Ilonggo, Bisaya, Tagalog, and sprinkling of the influence of the migrants, yung mga Ilocano. Kaya naglaki kami na nakakaintindi. But over the years, nalimutan ko na what I could manage a sentence or two when we were young. That's how our country grew up to this magnitude and dimension. I'd like to acknowledge Education Secretary Leonor Briones, Science and Technology Secretary Fortunato de la Peña. Dito siya nagtapos. Sabi niya, mahusay daw itong eskwelahan na ito. First District Representative Jose Antonio C. Alvarado, Bulacan Governor Wilhelmo C. Alvarado, Bulacan Mayor Patrick Meneses, Panday Bulacan Mayor Celestino Marquez, my wife, who is a nurse, at noong bago pa kami, bakit yung salita ninyo parang kinakantan, may tono? Yung mga guro, empleyado at estudyante ng General Gregorio Del Pilar National High School, the other elected officials of this province and municipality and city, mga kasama ko sa gobyerno, mga kababayan ko. I'd like to let the ball rolling. I do not give speeches. I just discuss matters with. Ang problema, baka maubusan ako ng Tagalog. Tapos, ang tinatanong ko, yun namang mga Bisaya dito na sundalo. Ano yung Tagalog dito? Kasi kami magsalita kami ng misis ko. So, just to give justice to those guys who gumawa nito. Isa dyan sa mga babaeng maganda. Anyway, I will read it because if you allow me to talk extemporaneous, I tend to over-talk and get into someone's other time. I am glad to join you today as we break ground on those secondary school facilities that will soon rise here in the province of Bulacan. Once completed, these buildings will serve as a testament of our commitment to invest in the potential of our youth. These structures will promote well-being, nurture their dreams, and become a breeding ground for future leaders of our country. Education is indeed the most valuable gift that we can leave behind to the succeeding generations. This is why I have been firm in my stand that no Filipino youth should ever be denied access to high-quality education, whatever circumstances they may be in. As previously mentioned by Secretary Briones, my mama was a retired school supervisor sa Ciudad ng Davao. Alam ko ang heartaches pati ang pain ng isang nanay. Noong panahon, we migrated to Davao in 1948. And you can just imagine, we had to hack our way into the city. And also my father was also a lawyer, taught also in one of the law schools in the city noon. Kaya alam ko yung 5-6. Yan ang gusto kong patayin na sistema. Kung hindi ko mapatay ang sistema, yung nagdadala ng 5-6 na lang ang ating patayin. Mas madali man siguro. You know, there in Davao, maldito itong, well, I'm not trying to derogate the nation or the tribe. But itong mga 5-6 kasi sa Davao, magpautang. Pagkatapos, pag mag-utang ka ng pera, pautangin ka ba ng kama, TV set? So, dagdagan nila, so you are in perpetual bondage. Talagang mas lalo, you are, parang ang tao is slave working for you or for your money. Ganon ang nangyayari dito sa yung patong-patong eh. Ngayon, kung nangyari yan dito, sabihin ninyo ako. Kasi, alam mo, I'm just want to be fair to everybody. Nandyan na yung negosyo at maraming mahirap. Hirap naman talaga sa pera. Ako, hindi na ngayon. But we had a run for it for some time in our lives, long time ago. Huwag din nyo masyadong, it's a kind of oppression. Pautang ka, tapos deliver ka ng refrigerator. So, he will die in penury at mahirap nga yung panglibing. Sabi ko sa kanila doon, better stop it. Kung magpahinga yung diretso, yung the adapted method of lending the money and getting back the payment. Pero kung dagdagan ninyo ng ganon, putang ina, papatayin mo kayo. And, ang buang marami na rin namatay, pero puro disgrasya. Nagbumotor eh. Di bungguin mo lang yung puwit, diretso-diretso na yan sa impyerno. Sabi ko, do not force me to do things I do not want to do. But remember, there are things in this planet and in this place, in this country, that nobody can do it except me. Alam na ninyo yan, nagkaintindihan na tayo. Basta ako, I will just make a sweeping statement. Lalo na yung drugs, corruption. I am not proclaiming to be the cleanest official thereabout. may mga kalukuhan ako. As a matter of fact, si partner ko si Hanelet is my second wife. Kasi yung hiniwalayan ako ng isa, dahil mo rin sa kanya. Meron akong mga tawag namin sa Bisaya, apan. Apan, in Tagalog, it's but, English pa yan. The but of the matter is, ganun ka. No? So, pero yung nakaw sa ilang cabinet members na. All of them were my friends. All of them worked for my election as president. All of them spent sleepless nights. Kaya pagdating doon sa cabinet, sabi ko, I welcome all of you. But ito lang hingiin ko. Huwag lang sa corruption. Di ko talaga masikmura yan. You do it, and it's goodbye. And it has come to pass. Talagang ganun ang nangyari. And there will be more if they do not behave in the executive department. And besides, just to make a hard and fast rule for everybody, and for your information, I'm the only president who does not get the papers yung mga transactions sa gobyerno. Be it yung construction dito, andyan si Secretary Brione, si Boy de la Peña. Yung project sa gobyerno, kung sino yung opisina na dapat mag-handle, kanya yan. It begins and ends with her or with him. Walang mga transaction, highway, reclamation, airport, they do not reach my table at all. Kasi talagang ayaw ko madudahan even. Because I impose a condition that we must be like Caesar's wife, beyond whisper. Kaya ayaw kong mga negosyante makipagkita. If it's about economics, you go to, it's about an invention or something, science can help us, you go to, boy, if it's about education, whatever, mga proposal ninyo, laptops and all, you go to Secretary Brunes. Do not talk business with me because I am not the right person to talk to. Yan ang maasahan ninyo. Wala talaga. Maghanap man kayo sa mga papel ninyo dyan sa project, you'd never see any marginal note or any ayaw. Hanggang dyan lang yan. Sa inyo yan. Pag maganda ang project, I can always say, congratulations. And tama talaga ako for putting you there. Eh, pag magkamali ka, wala nang istorya. Sabihin ko lang, sabihin ko kay Bong. Sabihin mo, umalis na. Yung iba, talagang for the first time, itong mga sundalo na gwardiya sa Malacanang, for the first time nakita nila dito sa panahon ko, talagang nagbubugbog ako ng tao. Talagang ikaw pagka hangol ka sa pera, bantay ka kasi ipakain ko talaga yung pera sa iyo. You will eat it. Yung tanimbala, sabi ko, putang, kakainin mo yan, lunukin mo. Kaya naman yung isa, I'm sure nabasa ninyo yun. They go around selling the idea of a revolutionary government. At ako raw yung, I will head it. My God, you can disabuse that. Hindi ako ganun na pagkatao. I'm a lawyer and I should know where I belong. I will stay to the last day of my term. Then I will step down. Masiguro ninyo yan. Wala akong ambisyon. I've been mayor of Davao City for 23 years. I've been a congressman. I've been the vice mayor. Then I've been mayor and mayor again. Halos 40 years lahat-lahat. Di ko na kailangan. I am not impressed with accolades and mga clapping applause. Hindi kayo. I mean, that's natural. Pero yung you go into a self-gratification. Yung Boracay, they were about to open it. And I saw doon sa TV, footages na, welcome, Mr. President, tapos thank you. Sabi ko sa mga pulis pati sundalo, tanggalin ninyo yan. At hindi ako pumunta sa opening. You do not have to thank me. Why? I'm paid. And I don't accept awards. Wala naman talagang binigay ang eskwelahan sa akin from kindergarten to College of Law. Walang nagbigay, basket tansa na lang sana. Sa 75 lang naman tayo. Teacher man yung nanay ko, sabi niya, Rodrigo, paano ba to? Nakakahiya naman. Wala ba talaga itong pag-asa? So, kikinig lang ang tatay ko, sabi ko, Ma, maglaro pa man ako. Bakit hindi ako makalaro pag galing sa eskwela? Bakit mo ako paaralin kaagad? Hindi, kasi sabi ko, 75, noon pa man yan. It has worked well for me. Every year, first grade, second grade, dandahan lang, 75. Pero hindi ko masabi sa mga anak ko, pero yun talaga, hindi ako nagpapato. That was really my retort every time I am, bamboozled by my parents. Sabi ko, basta yun sa College of Law na, may maraming walang hiya rin yung mga classmate ko. May iba, justice sa mga gago. Magtinginan lang kami doon sa library. Sige. Doon na sa ligar na. Nandiyan pa ngayon yung putang ina niya. Tignan yung mga estudyante yan. Chilled beer. Ano mo talaga, masarap eh. Doon. Kaya nag-graduate kami, tama-tama lang. Si Sunny Dominguez, kababata ko yan, classmate ko. Kindergarten, high school, valedictorian. Bright talaga yan. Tugade. He was a valedictorian sa law school. Klase namin. Mahusay sa Tugade at mayaman yan. Yung kayo marinig kayo na Tugade is a billionaire. Noon pa estudyante na kami, may pera na yan. Not in millions, but he was well off. The way he was changing cars every year pag enrollment time. Meron na yan. Lahat yan sila puro bright. Esperon National High School. Lalo na si Secretary Brunes. Pag nagsalita ito, tinig kami lahat talaga. The wisdom of a human being who's been around for so many years. So yan ako 75 lang. Pero kita mo naman ang mga cabinet member ko. Secretary Brunes, National Treasurer ito natin. Siya yan alam kung ilan talaga at magkano. Boy, lahat yan sila, Lorenzana, valedictorian yan sa PMA. Duterte, 75, 76, 77. Pero may isang tanong ako sa inyo. Sagutin ninyo ako yung tama lang. Bright mo yan sila lahat, pero sino ang tigas? Ang valedictorian o ang 75? Kasi kung may Bisaya dito, ganito magsalita. It's an idiom, it's a Visayan idiom, actually. Pag sinabi ng ama mo o ina mo, dong hanggang pantalan ka lang. It's an idiom, Visayan word, para sabihin na wala ka talagang pag-asa sa buhay. Sabi ko sa tatay ko, okay man pa, basta bayaran lang ako sa kinakarga ko. Ganon ang gusto mo. Wala magawa. Na, sige. So he died. He never thought that I would make it even to the mayorship. May ano siya kasi father and son, but I was not close to him. I was close to my mother. Pero may distansya kami. Siguro, behavior or attitude. I don't know which is which. Kaya, but he was there when ng College of Law ako. Second semester. So yan ang istorya ng buhay. Hindi naman kailangan talaga na summa cum laude. Wala ako niyan. Cum laude, what? First honor na. Last honor, wala. Ang tinatanggap ko lang na award sa eskwelahan ko. Kasi pinagpaguran ko. Alam mo yung... Pero yung police, mga pare sa eskwelahan ko, okay yan. Yung ibang obispo dito, mga ugok, lahat yan. May I remind you, believe in God. Kaya ako medyo, hindi naman matapang. But pag trabaho ko talaga. Do not fuck with me. Pag sinabi kong wag. Pag sinabi kong putang ina mo, papatayin kita. Talagang nangiritan kita. If I say to you now, which was the same words, or which was the same advice or warning, if you may, nung nag-mayor ako, sinabi ko, do not destroy my city. Do not destroy our children. Do not feed them with drugs. If you do that, I will kill you. Nung presidente ako, sinabi ko yan. And that did not sit well with mga human rights. I'm sorry. You've been threatening to file a case against, go ahead. Basta sinabi ko, huwag ninyong sirain ang Pilipinas kasi kaisa-isang bayan ko to. Ganoon lang siguro kami sa Mindanao. It is almost a land with an eternal conflict. Pero mahal ko pa rin ang bayan ko. So pag sinabi kong wag. Pag sinabi kong papatayin kita. Sabi record niyan, isumbong nila doon sa bakit? Sino bang Pilipino hindi papatay ng tao pag niwasak mo yung drugs? It will cause a breakage of kapag hindi, it is a thing that is dysfunctional sa lahat. You want to destroy a family? Maglagay ka lang ng isa o dalawang Sira na yung pamilya na yan. Wala na. Alam ko kayo na, you must have observed. Itong Bulacan, malakas to. But I tell you, I'm warning you, nalaro ka sa buhay dito. Hindi ako lang pakialam dyan sa pare. Alam mo, pakialam dyan sa human rights. Sundin mo lang kung ano ang tama. It's prohibited, it's unlawful, and do not do it to my countrymen. Wala kaya yung away ko sa pare. Problema naman sa pare, ganito, kung makausap lang nila. When you criticize me, maybe you'd find is it outside of the church and interview doon. But do not use the pulpit at yung homily mo to attack me. Because there is a separation of church and state. Do not use the religion. Because if you use the religion, demonic ako, demonyo ako, and to the extent magsabi, sana mamatay na si Duterte, in a mass, you are treading into dangerous grounds. Kaya ang banat ko, hindi na doon sa tao. Ang church na. Kami noon sa Ateneo, we were really being grouped dito sa, lahat kami. Falbi was assigned in Mindanao, but Ateneo de Davao, about 4 years. Yung generation na yun, nakatikim lahat yun ng tanungin ka, bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Come on. What's your sins? Or sins? Ano man ka? 13 years old. Come on, come on. We do not have the whole day to wait for to hear your sins. Mag-imbento ka na lang. Kasi ano ba kung sabi? Tapos habang hawakan kami. Kaya itong church, sa Davao, may namatay na pare. Hindi ko lang, because the law will punish me. Because I was just 29. He died of AIDS. Yung anal, niya, nabulok. Ay yung parish priest ng Biliran, he was molesting the boys for almost 10 years that he was assigned. Sabi ko, if you want to solve the problems of our government, you better solve them. Nabasa ba ninyo yung libro ni There's a book going around. Actually, it was written by a commentator sa CBCP. He wrote a book and he died. I don't know what was the cause of that. But doon, nasabi niya, altar secrets. If you want really to know the history of how stinking the Catholic faith is, you read the book if you can find it. Mobili mo sa online. The title is The Popes. The Popes. So makita mo si Lucretia Borgia, who was a daughter of a pope. She had an incestuous relation with the father. At yung anak nila was nurtured and trained to be a future pope. Naging pope talaga ang animal. Kung kayong gano'n na tapos magturo kayo sa akin, demonyo, I have to protect. Hindi ninyo kaya. Mga pare, may mga tao talaga. Ang kaya ang social dysfunction, mag-isa, pag magpabili ito, magtama yan ng mga 5 o 6 araw-araw. Tapos itong isa bago, contaminates doon para konsumo niya, yun naman ang mag-ikot pabili sa eskwelahan. putang ina, bantay kayo sa akin. Huwag kayong magkamali talaga. Tapos, once there is an addict in your family, that family is dysfunctional. Sigurado yan. And that is a problem. Dala-dala mo? The Pope? Iisa lang kasi ang kopya ko. You cannot reproduce this because you violate the law. The Pope's, a dark history, the Pope's vice, murder, and corruption in the Vatican. Iisa lang ito. Yung isa, meron ka?
Yung altar.
Meron akong dala. Because hindi ko sinisiraan ang Katoliko. Wala akong sinabi, I do not believe in God. You must be overly a fucking shit to do that. I said, your God is stupid, but my God has a lot of common sense. That is exactly the words that came out from my mouth. Kasi inaatake nila ako sa pulpito eh. Huwag mong gamitin ito. Kasi palang liberal party ka na rin o PDP laban ka dyan sa salita. Bakit mo ako ganunin? Tapos kayo, numero 1. Kaya kami mga taga-Ateneo at dati ang lalaki ng bayag kasi sigihan ninyo, nilaruan ninyo. Alam mo, ang history ng simbahan, their influence was overwhelming talaga. No politician of recent memory makipag-away dyan sa Vatican pati sa Pope. Nagkamali sila dito sa akin. Ako, so be it. If it will cause my downfall, I will accept it. If I die or totally destroyed or discredited as a politician, that would be my destiny. Tanggap ko yan. Kasi nakasulat yan dito lahat. So hindi ako ako lang ang magsabi, putang ina kayo, mga obispo kayo, letse kayo. Totoo naman eh. At karamihan sa kanila, bakla. At wala akong sa bakla. Ay, sa dormitory, ang karumid ko, bakla. Mga bakla. Pero sila, they should come out in the open, cancel celibacy, and allow them to have boyfriends also. Ang problema kung sinong maniwala sa iyo. Ganito ngayon, patay na to ang nagbigay ng introduction si Marites Vitog. Altar of Secrets, Sex, Politics, and Money in the Philippine Catholic Church. Kung masagot nila ito, at sabihin nila may isang bagay dito na mali, abangan ninyo ang Holy Week. Dito ako magpalansang sa krus sa Bulacan. Totoo. Pero wag naman matagal. Siguro mga 30 minutos ka kaya ko man yan. Walang yabang. Sabayin mo yan, sige. As a matter of principle, sige, gawin ko. But you correct this. Tell us the truth. Kasi kami, we had no choice when I was born. Katolik yung nanay pati tatay ko. I was brought to the church. Pwede wala akong magawa. It's not my choice actually. It's the choice of my parents. My faith is, so you better, pagka sinabi mo, you proclaim ng ganito, you should walk your talk. Pero kung puro hypocrisy lang ang lalabas ninyo, kaya dito, may dormitoryo kayo sa mga anak ninyo sa labas. At ididepositin ninyo dyan sa yung orphanage. Kunwari, pero anak ninyo yan. Para malaman ninyo, kasi sumubra kayo eh. So sabihin na, magpunta ako ng impyerno, wala man rin talaga akong ambisyon maglangit. Unless my wife would really pull me up. But kung sabi ng hanalit na, gago ka. Matagal na rin akong may galit sa'yo, diyan ka na lang. I have one child with hanalit. Kaya hindi kami pwede magsama sa Kim Lake because iba ang chopper niya. Sabi ko, hindi tayo pwede magsabay. Kasi putang ina kong mahulog yung yawa na yan. Dalawa tayo. Eh, paano yung anak natin? Baski pag uwi, si takes the commercial, o kung mayroon akong ibang sakyan, hindi kami nagsasabay. And that has been my policy. Yung first wife ko, kikinig siguro yung, nagdududa siya, bakit ayaw kong sumama? Sabi ko, hindi pwede. May 3 anak nga tayo. She does not really believe in that stuff. Yung 1 in a million. Kaya nagsiselos, nag-aaway. Ang totoo talaga, ayaw ko. 1 in a million. Eh, putang inang yung 1 na yan. 1 in a million na. But how about the 1? Kaya ako lang yung presidente ng lumilipad ng gabi. Baskin saan ako maglanding, kung mayroon dyan, sige. From there, I will proceed to, saan ba ako? Sa kampo. Magbigay pa ako ng mga bahay doon sa namatay na mga sundalo, pati polis. Pati yung disabled. Sabi ko, basta pag namatay, automatic may bahay yan. Pag na-incapacitate, may bahay yan. Libre na. Wala nang... Yan naman na. Ngayon, before I forget, wala akong sinabi. Nanay ko, teacher. Ako ba naman magluko sa inyo? But I was talking to Jokno at the year end to find out how things are, could we afford. Sabi ko sa kanya, inuna ko yung sundalo because alam ko kung ano ang mangyari. We were able, nasilip ko na ang future. And it would cost lives. At marami ditong mamamatay. Inunahan ko na sila. Long before nangyari, hindi ko lang sinabi. Alam ko ng intelligence, the way we were picturing it, puputok to. Pumutok nga. Kaya medyo ipit ako, ma'am. But nung usap kami ni Jok, no, and I can maybe accommodate your representatives, magpunta kayo sa Malacanang, and wag yung left. Ayaw ko yung left. Magsabi pa sila, hindi sila komunista. Magbulaan pa tayo. Galing ako dyan eh. I've been a socialist all my life. Kaya ang sabi ni Sison, an inferior socialist daw ako. Kasi pag mag-away ako, nagsi-insulto. Sabi ko, hoy, kung inferior ako, bakit ako ang presidente, hindi ikaw? So, magdahan-dahan ka ng kita. Superior ka, bakit nandiyan ka sa ibang bansa? Pero itong sabihin ko, what I'm trying to say is, I am willing to strike a deal in the presence of Secretary Briones sa mga maestra. You can choose the date, January, bilisan lang ninyo, then we can make even an agreement or manifesto or choose whatever kind of document ito. Kayo ang isusunod ko this year. Kayo ang pinakamarami. Tapos alam ko, alam mo ma'am, alam niya nilit yan. Naglakad ako minsan, ang tawag nila patag. Patag in the Visayan is flat, plato. Pababa ako sa patag, may nakita ako na babae buntis. Hindi mo malakad dyan na straight. Kailangan sa side ka. Hindi ka pwedeng maglakad ng ganun. Talagang bibirahin ka ng gravity. So, padahan-dahan lang siya. Tapos pagdaan mo, sandali, buntis. Kung ma'am, buntis ka? Yes, sir. Sabi, anong ginagawa mo dito? Sabi niya, sir, ako yung isa sa mga 3 maestra. Sabi ko, kailan ka mag-uwi? Sir, every Friday. Ang balik mo, minsan Sunday. Tumawagan ko si Bong. Bong. Yung Bong, senador, tumindig ka. Itong go na ito, his father is a Chinese actually. Pero itong Bong na ito, Batanggenyo to, nanay. Tesoro, yung sa barong. Batanggenyo yan. Of course, he looks Chinese. Kasi go. Pero kung mamili kayo na maasahan mo at talagang serbisyo, baka gusto mo you try him out. Honest yan. Mayaman ang tatay. Chinese They have you guys from Davao, they own the biggest printing press in Mindanao. Kasabi ko, ayaw na maniwala nitong mga kalaban na ini-small nila. Kaya bakit tatakbo? Hiniya nila Sabi ko, sige mo. Sabi ng senador, hindi, closed door. Sabi ko, huwag kang pumayag ng closed door, putang ina. Sabihin mo, open lahat. Total, kalukuhan, Manila yan. Nandiyan yan. Ang barko, nandiyan na Ang question yung may-ari ng kumpanya sa barko, bakit wala pang request ng delivery? Kaya sabi ko kayo, anybody for that matter, if you have a case of corruption o hinihigian ka, you can knock at my door 24 hours. I will hear you. Yan ang tandaan ninyo. 24 hours, isumbong mo sa akin. Basta, may pagka-violente ako na tao. May undersecretary niya, sinipa ko talaga sa mukha. Yan nakapigil. 24 hours. Sabihin mo sa akin. Tapos kung may maghingi, sabihin mo, putang ina ka. Sabi ni Duterte, sampalin daw kita. Kasi bakit ka maghingi, putang ina, binabayaran ka namin. Tapos kami nagbabayad ng buwis. Kaya karamihan dyan, titulo. Yang clearances. Yang sa national statistics. Pag dyan kayo, 888 lang naman. Ay, as you, alam mo, I cannot overdo things. Ang PLDT pwede magbigay, pero hindi ganun karami. So, but you can call, use the landline. Tapos tawagin, paalamin mo ako. And I will show you how they should behave in public office. Sigurado yan. Basta may reklamo ka 24 hours. That's the problem of the Filipinos. Kasi pag hiningi kayo, hindi kayo assertive. That includes the police and the military at all. Pati mayor, pati barangay captain. Nobody is supposed to make money out of this goddamn greed. Magsumbong kayo and I will personally do it. At ipakita ko sa inyo kung paano. Tanongin kita kung anong gusto mo. I will give you the privilege. Sampalin mo. Sarap mo. Kung galit ka, siguro mga 5. Kung matagal ka naghintay, may interest na yan. Gawain mo 10. Basta corruption, sumbong mo sa akin. Tawagan mo. I will act on it. Paski maliit. Yan lang ang paraan na para pati yung droga, pati yung mga karnaper dito. Mga minsan dito, construction, pag mag-hit ng mag-inom yan, maglasing, tapos pupunta kayo ng bahay, saksakinin niyo ang lola na bulag, ang asawa, ang anak na babae, pakialaman pa ninyo yung 1-year-old. Pa ako pumunta, diretso ako. Mamabalitaan ko, sakay ako ng aeroplano. Landing ako ng chopper. Kung saan na yung mga putang inang yun? Sabi nila, patay naman, sir. Okay. Kung hindi patay, ikaw ang patayin ko ulit, sir. Trabaho ninyo yan. To maintain law and order. How you do it, alam mo, prosecutor ako. Ako si trial prosecutor. Mahusay talaga ako sa linya ko. Alam mo, ang tao, yung bagong henerasyon, walang takot sa batas. Walang respeto. Kami naman maliliit pa tayo, takot tayo pag sabi may ordinansya. Talagang tiklop tayo. Pero ito, ayaw niyang aminin, ayaw ko namang idiin, kasi kaibigan ko, may utang na loob pa ako sa kanya. Kasi ang tinawagan ko yung nag-birthday yan si Inday, at ang gusto niyang birthday gift, si Sharon magkanta. Tinawagan ko si Pangilinan. Kaya nagpunta silang dalawa doon, nag-dinner sila ni Inday, paligaya niya yung anak kong babae, hindi maligaya ako. Pero yung batas na ni Pangilinan na tinaas niya from below 9 to above 9, below 12 to above 12, below 16 or 16 below, indeterminate sentence law, iniba niya. Pag nakasala ka, rape, whatever, pinatay mo, ni-rape mo, ninakawan mo, pagpunta sa istasyon, magsabi ang nanay, minor de edad yan, 14 lang yan. So young generation na yan. And if you can remember the day or date of the effectivity of that law, yun ngayon, labas-pasok, maliit pa yan. Kasi kinukuha ng lola, tiyuhin. So, they never had even a lecture of accountability. Kasi mag-rape, patay niya, nakawin niya, libre man. Ano ang paradigm niyan? Ganon. Yan ang sinisisi ko. The greatest disservice ng ginawa dyan sa mga senador, Pangilinan. Bakit? Pumunta ng Amerika pa choy-choy, kinopya yung mga batas noon. But sa Amerika, there is always a halfway house. Dito may half the DSWD. Iiwan mo sa opisina nila, wala silang selda, wala lahat. Kaya pinapalabas nila, anuhin namin yung kriminal na bata. Kaya nagkalitse-litse ang buhay natin. It's really default. I'm sorry. But kung tatakbo siya, I will vote for him personally. Pakita ko pa sa inyo. Pero kung sabihin ko, magsabi ako sa mga tao ng kampanya, he should not belong in the Senate. It was a very fatal. Kaya tayo nagdudusa ngayon. Nakita mo yung mga bata na kung anong gawin tatakbo, pahuli, release. And that is why you talk now about education. There is really an urgent and immediate duty of the educators to instill, hindi madala to instill yung accountability or the responsibility of, wala hindi natatakot sa batas. Kaya sabihin, ayaw mong maniwala sa batas. You bring the stakes higher. Hindi madala kasi nire-release Ay ngayon, kung magpasabihin pa, sabihin ba nung kapitbahay niya, fuck you, yung anak mo, anuhin ko pa yan ulit bukas. So you contribute disorder in the order. Kaya nga, sabi ko, gutom naman kayo, ang nabusog dito yung lamok na dingge. Wala man dingge dito. Mag-uwi na lang tayo. But I'd like to hold only those who has the stomach for adventure. Who would like to have this book? Kanapit. Pasa mo na lang. Galing ko ba seminaryo? Ha? Ha? Kung galing ka seminaryo, alam mo na yan. Ibigay mo na lang doon sa... May isa ka pa. Doon sandalo. Tostina. I'd like to have a lady. Just keep an open mind. Yes, ma'am. Ikaw, naka-AF. Yeah. Hindi ka ba madre noon, ma'am? Just keep an open mind. Meron ka ba?
I-check na po siya. I-check na po dito sa
So just keep an open mind. You can maybe attribute bias on my part kasi inaatake ako, but just read it with an open mind. And you'll understand na hindi ko yung Diyos. Para sa akin, isa lang talaga ang Diyos. There is only one God. Hindi mo ako mapaluhod noon ng mga Saint Patrick, Saint Thomas. Anong utang yan? Hindi ko makilala itong mga animal na to, tapos luluhod ako sa kanila. Tapos may picture niyan, Saint Thomas, si San Vicente. Balang araw, baka simbahan ninyo, Santo Rodrigo. Crazy. Alam mo ba ilan ang saints ng Catholic Church? Do you know how many? 5,000 plus. Saints. Kanya-kanyang saints. Basta mabait dyan, baski na loko-loko, malakas ka doon sa Batikan, santo ka. Ito namang mga gagong luluhod-luhod. Sino itong buang na ito? Wala man tayo nakakita. No? Your God is different from my God. Alam ko may concept ka sa Diyos. Maybe sitting as a human being with an aura of blessedness. Pero kanya-kanya tayo. Yan ang ibig kong sabihin doon sa pare. Do not impose one God for all of us. I believe in God, but it not necessarily your God. Huwag mong sabihin na yun ang you created an image of God, tapos ipipilit ninyo sa amin. Mahirap yan. Mahirap yan. Mahirap kung tatagal pa tayo dito kasi yung sa likod nagabulungan yaw-yaw. Putang ito, tagal-tagal, kanina pa tayo. I have to go because pupunta ako ng kampo. I have to fly there tonight to distribute houses. Yung kinuha ng pande, kanila na lang sabi ko sa sundalo. Mahirap pa rin yan. Totoo nga yung ano ng left, yung rubber rouser, sige. But, you know, it's illegal. It's against the law. But sabi ko sa mga sundalo, retreat na lang kayo. Kababayan natin yan. Tsaka mahirap. Ang konsuelo natin, at least nagagamit ng Pilipino. That's about it. Huwag natin paputahin mo, parade mo. What for? Maghintay na lang. But ang promise ko kay Hanilet, it has to be a national science high school, but it's distributed in the province of Bulacan dahil sa population. Saka magbiyahe-biyahe pa, malayo. So strategically, it should be where the people are. So I hope I have made my point very clear to you. And thank you for bearing with me. Pardon my word of ang sinabi ko, I'm prone to use epithet, pati curses. May isang article dyan sa Bright na media. Ang nilagay, etiquette. Epithet, ibig sabihin mura. I'm used to curse and shout epithets. Ang nilagay doon sa report nila, etiquette. Bright na bata. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat po, Pangulong Duterte. Hinihiling po namin sa Pangulo.